Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in into another episode of Tiana's Corner, starring me, of course, your host, Tiana. Today we will have a well-renowned author, Gary Paulsen. Everyone give Gary a special thank you. Gary was a three-time Newbery Honor winner. He was also the winner of the 1997 Margaret A. Edwards Award, which honors an author's lifetime contribution to writing books for teenagers. Gary, if you would please tell us a little about yourself.
Well, Tiana, I was born in 1939. I spent my younger years around the house, just doing chores around the house, attending school. I wouldn't say I was the brightest. I really wasn't just that into school. Uh, I met a librarian who gave me my first book, and at that time, that's when I really got hooked on reading. I spent all hours of the night by myself in the basement reading one book after another. I remember I was about 14, and it's when I decided to run away from home, and I started traveling with the carnival. Um, and at that time, it just became about adventures.
Gary, one cool fact that I ran across was you participated in the Iditarod.
Well, yes, I happened to participate in two of them, and it was just my profound love for dogs that drove me to participate in it. Um, I probably would have participated a few more times, but just for health reasons, I had to withdraw from it.
What are your favorite books to read right now?
Patrick O'Brien's series about the British Navy, I read them all.
Gary, what were your favorite books to read as a kid?
Well, really, I was a terrible reader as a kid. Uh, like I told you earlier, I wasn't the best student. I failed the ninth grade. I didn't read much because it was just hard for me. And that was when I ran into the librarian who actually got me involved with reading. I wish he had showed up earlier and maybe things would have been much different.
Gary, what jobs did you have before you became a writer?
Well, I was an electronics engineer. I did some editing for magazines. I did some contracting. I, I sailed for a while. I was a dog musher, um, farmhand. I guess as you can see, I just sort of did a little bit of everything.
Gary, why do you enjoy writing so much?
Well, writing allows me to be free. It gives me time to go back and reflect on my adventures. It gives me a chance to be one with the world and what I've done. Another thing it does, it allows me to dance with words.
Gary has agreed to answer a few questions from the audience.